Did it work?
You did it. You did it right.
So.
That time I didn't second guess myself. I just clicked the button and let it go. Last time it acted like it wasn't working, so I double clicked it and it was like, just malfunction. So we made it. So welcome to another episode of Thin Line Defense live chat. Welcome back to all of our OGs and our normal subscribers and our what do we call them? Members, right?
Members, yeah.
Members. Appreciate you guys.
So what's interesting is when I was watching last week, I was in like the YouTube chat and I could see everybody's cool little icons. But like and I'm just gonna pick up Misfit because he's awesome. But like here you just see like the little circle hash. But on YouTube, you see like their little like cool little ranks and everything. It's pretty neat.
Yeah. That was the same thing.
I like it better this way because then Jason like wizard, dancing wizard something.
So I made all these cool emojis, and like they were all animated GIFs, so they're like dancing and doing stuff. But then I read on it, and I was like, they're not moving. And then I read like they just show static images, even if you do animated GIFs. It's like you should see the technical girth one. Hold on.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't see any of them. I just and I'm not even gonna look at them because I like hearing Jason read them or not Jason read them. And then guessing what it is. Like I have my own image in my mind.
I didn't even know there was a tactical girth one. I'm excited.
Oh, this is basically what they're showing. Let me see if I can share it.
Well, anyway, let me get back to my spiel.
This is basically
welcome back.
What they're showing when they show tactical girth.
Oh, that's not nice. That guy's probably skinny under that robe.
That looks just like you, Cody.
Yeah, Ice King is pretty skinny, so yeah, it's just.
I've been letting my hair grow out. Look at that.
Oh,
those luscious locks.
Yeah, all five of them.
Yeah, I got some bangs. You can't see them, but they're long. There's like 3 of them.
Real quick, people are asking Zach. I don't know how to do the emojis. Misfit, tell them how you're doing that. I don't know how you guys with the memberships are doing it. So
some magic.
Yeah, so you have to be a member if you want to do the emojis and have a little rank next to your name. And every month that you're a member, you get an upgraded rank. And then the highest rank, you get super secret rank. It's very cool.
Yeah.
So Misfit's calling me out for not having my plate carrier on. It's still in the plastic because I'm not taking it out until we make our video. And Walsh was over here today. We were working on something.
Breaking stuff?
Yeah. In a good way. We broke it in a good way today.
Yeah.
But we're going to get together and finally make those videos. Finally put my plate carrier together. I have some other ones, but I'm going to wait and bring this one out when it's all put together. So that's where my plate carrier is, in the plastic, where it's been for close to a year.
We got a lot of comments to go through, but there's a real good comment from 12 Bravo right now. It says, where's a Kayak?
Ooh, good question. So
was...
I did get a call, and the company I ordered it from is just down in Missouri in the Ozarks, and they sent me a text or an email saying, "Hey, we're not going to ship your Kayak. We're going to bring it to you. It's going to be faster if we just bring it to you." So I'm waiting for that to happen. It'll probably be 2050 before I get it, but one of these days. Maybe they can bury me in it or do like a Viking funeral, just shoot a flaming arrow into it.
I got you covered.
All right.
I got you covered. Since
that's
Wolf
what
doesn't shoot bow anymore, I got you covered.
Yeah.
I can outshoot you any day.
Oh, I'm sure you could.
Ooh.
I said since you don't do it anymore.
Well, yeah, I don't have one. I got rid of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
you can I'll agree. You can outshoot me in bow all day long. But you're crazy if you think you can outshoot me in guns. Even though you keep claiming to.
I'm ready for a visit. You guys see this?
Yeah. Okay.
You guys see so I want to say big shout out to
What's up, Cyclops?
He came out on our chat I think it was months ago. It was awesome. He was out here swearing and cutting up. It was a good old time. So Cyclops, good seeing you, man. I hope you're doing good. Hope you're healthy. I don't think I've caught up on your videos lately, so bad on me. I need to go on your channel and start catching up on some of your stuff. Cyclops is really good about showing you optics you probably never heard of that are better than what you have heard of. I'll be honest with you. And he even led me on to, who are these? Let me look. I don't want to speak out. Yeah, Arcan. So he told me about the Arcan optics back in the day, and I have one. So I'm going to be checking out the Arcan scope that he told me about ages ago. So good to see him. That's awesome.
I do want to shout out Harry or Mike Hawks Wolin. I don't know. We're going on 2 months, 3 months consecutively with the same.
Not 3, like
username?
2, a month and a half to 2.
Yeah.
So Cody,
man,
he's so committed to this name, he became a YouTube member on that account.
Oh, so what happens when you get this one? When you get this one pulled?
Yeah,
he's not. He's being good. He's being good.
Yeah, got to keep his cool rank and everything. All right, Cody. Sorry, I stole the comments. We may want to go way back.
Yeah, probably.
No, we just got
now it's awkward. Now it's awkward. Not Jason hasn't said a word.
What's up, Brandon? Good to hear from you, man. Welcome back.
Yeah.
We got people that are probably chiming in for the first time going, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Right?
It's
Don't
it's
worry,
almost not even worth explaining.
Just stay with us. Just stay with us. There's a giveaway.
Yeah, there's a giveaway today. Super secret.
Tell your wife.
If you guys weren't tracking, we're doing our giveaway today. So this is our Primary Arms November giveaway. You guys said you wanted to do it live on the live chat, or maybe Joe did. The only way we get him to not be able to win was we made it. He had to be on the live chat with us.
I got it. I got my computer down here. I'm going to log in right when we start. I'm going to make all my comments.
Oh my God. So in order to win, all you got to do today is comment. And then I'll start adding your name towards the end of at near the top of the hour. I'll add your name, and then we're going to spin the wheel. You have to live in America to win, so no international orders. You can't be in Canada. We love you. You're America's hat, but you can't win this one. And after we announce the winner,
does that make Mexico our pants?
I'll tell you the December giveaway because I think y'all are going to be pretty excited. I know what we're giving away, but I don't know how we're doing it yet. So it's still some more stuff from Primary Arms. We're still working out the details, though.
I don't know. Hey, since we're talking about Primary Arms right now, and sorry, Cody, are you going to read more comments? Go ahead.
Well, this is going to change the subject. Go ahead.
Okay, since we're talking about Primary Arms, I wanted to do 2 things. Number 1, update everybody. So I have an upper on the way. I'm going to do the spray painting stuff. It came from Primary Arms. Walsh should have shared the sale, hopefully, on Telegram. Y'all got that. It was $199 for a complete upper through Primary Arms, minus the bolt carrying group and charging handle, which I've already told you that I have spare bolt carrying groups. So I have that on the way. It was supposed to be delivered today by FedEx, and yet again, FedEx got me. They haven't been doing too hot. They're like 0 for 4 right now. But anyway, that's coming. And I wanted to open it up and ask everybody what your favorite sites to go to. I mean, I know they're the onesie twosie, like not Jason mixed with Jason. They work hand in hand. They're really good at finding the like one-off sites or sites that I've never heard of and finding super good deal. But what sites do you guys normally go to find like what parts or good deals or whatever? If you're looking for X, where do you start? Because with me, I found myself going to like only 4 sites, and I want to kind of open that up a little bit and, throw in a little bit more. But I was going Brownells, Primary Arms, PSA, and what's the last one?
LA Police Gear.
LA Police Gear. Thank you. Those are the 4 that I've been stuck on. I'll jump over to Ballistic Advantage and Arrow every once in a while, but only when I'm looking for upper and lowers. So throw it down in the comments. What's that big site that you can find a lot of different variety stuff on, a lot of different brands that have good prices? Throw it in the comments so I can expand my searching capabilities. And if you guys say don't 4 and you're not using our links to go to there, don't any of them 4, I hate you. Not really. I still love you, but I hate you.
So Coop Club was saying, did we get his email on his EDC? I know Joe's been talking about that. We have failed, dropped the ball miserably on that one. But so what we'll do is we'll designate a day, just like we're doing with these drawings, and we'll just do all EDC, and that way we'll make sure everybody has ample time to submit their EDCs or however we want to do this. We'll get together, discuss how we want to work it, and then we'll make an announcement, give you guys time to get all that together, and then we'll dedicate a live chat just to EDCs. How's that sound?
I know I have Kook Clubs and I have Misfits. I saw his comment a minute ago. He's like, yeah, Walsh has been slacking. Legitimately, yeah, I was dying for a short period. I am now back and I'm behind the power curve. I do have it, and Misfit has some really cool EDCs, and I think it's going to open up some really good conversations. So I would love to do a whole video just about that. Real quick though, going around the room, tell me about let's talk about what carriers everybody's got on today. I don't know what Jason has on.
Not Jason.
Yeah, that's not Jason. I
don't know what he has on either.
That looks like a paraclete.
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, we can barely hear you.
Oh, well, that stinks for you.
Yeah, it does.
All right, so Paraclete's cheating. Joe, you got that LA Police Gear low vis. You really like that one? Have you ran it?
Yes, I'm telling you. This one, my favorite one to wear around right now.
I told Cody this today. I go, listen, if you called me and said, hey, we need to legitimately go out to some stuff, and I need you to be ready to rock if you need to, I would wear that one. I told him, I was like, that would be the one I would probably throw under like a sweat, like a hoodie like he's got on. I could rock that. Mm-hmm. No one would have any clue.
Did you guys see the sale that LA Police Gear had on that?
Yeah.
It was only for the coyote color.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But what was it, like $50?
No, it was $60. $59.99.
Like, I only use it as a workout carrier, and even then, if you look at a carrier just for workout, they're like $150. Like, if you're just gonna throw in
it's ridiculous
workout plates in it.
That's what I use it for. This thing's super comfortable. It's super cheap, and you know me, I'm a minimalist when it comes to all this stuff. So it fits me perfect. It fits what I want to do with it. It fits everything perfect. So I'm super stoked and happy about it.
Real quick, not to get up too far off the subject, but Misfits jumping in there and thanking Cyclops for that scope. He hooked us up. Hooked one of our first giveaways. This was back in the day now. He hooked Misfit up with a pretty cool scope. Yeah. Yep. That was back when Misfit won everything. All of our giveaways.
For like a month straight.
And I did see Hops in here too, which he's awesome. He was making fun of me for liking an ACSS optics the other day. But he did say Crycoat is the best. What's Crycoat? Is that like Cerakote? I'm assuming.
Probably.
I haven't used that. We haven't used that.
Is it under $20? Because that's my budget.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're just spray painting nowadays. Like,
yeah, I have a whole box full of Cerakote right there that I can go up and spray a $400 paint job on it.
I remember when we started at the top and then we just worked our way down. It's like, let's do Cryptek. Let's do all this crazy stuff. Yeah. Let's just do one color.
Yeah, in distress. Yeah, got candy.
Let's just spray paint it. Like, who cares?
Yeah. Next is gonna be like, all right, here's all my guns, and they all look stock. Okay. Weird.
So Crycoat, I get what he's saying now. I'm not as hip as he is. Crycoat is the rattle can version, so it's probably the Krylon. Krylon.
Oh no, they have different stuff that you don't even have to bake or whatever. Yeah, like what's the other? Not Cerakote. What's the other one? Duracoat. Duracoat has an actual aerosol can that the hardener in the bottom of it, and like you push this little thing on the bottom and it punctures inside the can, and then you mix it and then you spray. I'm not doing all that. If I'm going to do all that, I'm just going to Cerakote it. I have everything to do it.
Krylon's that brand of just spray paint you buy at Walmart.
Oh, is it? Then that's what I'm doing. Sorry.
That's what he's saying.
Sorry, 12 Bravo TAC. I completely missed it. Oh, that's what I'm doing.
Crycoat. It's a Krylon coating.
Yeah.
Krylon is a brand of, that $2 can of spray paint.
Yeah, I normally don't buy it, so I had no idea. But I'm going to, once I find it in Walmart, then I'll do that video.
Cody, I just grabbed random comments. Apologies. We're not even going remotely in order.
Well, yeah, everybody's used to that because typically I'll get all in the conversation and it'll just blow up on me. So.
Sorry.
I think everybody's kind of used to that.
Of them sharing what websites that they find the best deals.
I did see that, so I'll pull some of those up, Joe.
Yeah, let me know.
I did see them.
Someone did comment on a really good one that I normally do, which is Lambo's Armory. I actually got my Cloud Defensive Rain through them, and I think I got something else. I think I may have gotten a trigger through them recently.
They also have regularly. They have a great deal on B mags, like $6 a mag.
So
dang.
So Misfit brought up a good one, which is gun deals on Reddit. I love that, but I don't go there anymore because I guarantee we'll buy something every single time I look through it. I just don't go there anymore. It's like, oh, this is amazing. This is an amazing deal.
Yeah. That's what I've been doing.
I need Hop to give me a good deal on some PVS 14s. You need to tell me where to find some. I need to get some night vision going.
Between gun parts and tools, I've dropped like $1,200 in the last 30 days. I need to quit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those never lose their value. So
I know.
I've never heard of Lambo Armory.
It's really good. Yeah, they're really good. They ship super fast. Sales. They have like the crappiest looking website apparently, so like just like people can load it really quickly. And
it doesn't work too well on my phone at least.
Yeah.
I can navigate on my phone, but desktop's better.
Yeah, I got a Cloud Defensive Rain for like $240 or something. It was a good sale. But 12 Bravo, I don't agree on Optics Planet. They'll sell you some stuff, but they ain't gonna send it to you. That's for sure. Like,
yeah,
I bought a couple things off of them.
Yeah, sometimes they're fast. It just depends on what it is.
Well, you just gotta read.
Yeah.
So it says right underneath the price, it says in stock will ship within 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or not in stock will ship 12 to 14 weeks.
When I was looking for an Aero M4E1 upper, they were the only ones that had it, and they had it at a decent price.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I searched for like 2 months, and then they got one in.
They're not like Axle where they're like in stock next year.
I still haven't gotten my belt, dude.
Like
I haven't either.
It's in stock for creation. Like I don't.
Right.
Yeah. After we make it, it'll be in stock.
Right. The materials are in stock in the factory where they are made, but we still need to get them and then make it and then send it to you.
Yep.
I was being very patient with them, but the more I think about it, the more impatient I'm getting, and I think I'm at the point where I'm about to send them an email.
You should do it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where I was getting with the Kayak. Like I was right on the verge of being like, just give me my money back.
What's funny is Axel used to talk to me. Like they would talk to me and we would conversate about products, and they're like, hey, we're going to get you this Axel belt. And I was one of the first few that got one actually.
Yeah.
And after that belt come out, I can't get them talk about nothing. Like, hey, nope.
Yeah.
It's funny.
So it's funny. Chad Kelly brings up Brownells, and they're kind of local to me and Walsh. Like they're 2.5, 3 hours away, maybe. I mean, we could legit drive out there if we wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But he talks about mid-south shooters, which I've never heard of, Rainier and Brownells. Yeah, Brownells.
Rainier's got a surcharge. I think it's just one of those like, hey, you bought it from our website, so you get to pay an extra 15%.
Yeah, but it
and
ships
pay your
from
local
somebody
tax.
Else. But sometimes I have seen good deal on there. Like they had the pistol that I wanted, the Arex, and it was like $40 more than what I could find it for other places. But they were giving 2 free mags while supplies last. So you got 4 mags with it for $20 a mag. I mean, I don't know if that's a good deal or not. I didn't research it enough, but I know for like my Springfield stuff, those mags are $35-$40 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
So Misfit saying he likes that LA Police Gear MCB carrier. You show him that one. It's surprisingly good for $60 or $80. I mean,
you got to put a link. Yes. You got to put a link, Walsh.
All right.
You got to do links to Brownells, LA Police Gear, Primary Arms, but you could put a link for this one because this thing awesome. If you didn't see it last time, I really like it. It's super comfy. I thought with the elastic cummerbund that it was going to flop around everywhere and it was going to suck to run in. It's actually the best one out of the 3 that I have, 4 that I have to ever run in. It's amazing, but it is built for lightweight stuff. So if you want to load it all up, if you want to pull a Walsh and carry everything, treat it like a pickup truck, then it's not the best carrier for that.
There was a good conversation you had last week when you were talking about how like my minimalistic is your maximum, and it was interesting because I was over here, I was nodding, like very true, very true. Like if we went if you told me like, hey Walsh, run as thin as you could, I'm gonna run that carrier and I'm not gonna run anything else. But it's like, hey, what are we doing? Like, hey, we're gonna be out for 24, 48 hours. I'd run my minimalistic load, right?
I'm bringing snacks.
I mean, like a day.
Yeah. I'm keeping this. Like if we were going to be out for 24 hours, I'd throw on my Grey Ghost with just a single placard on it. I'd have my belt with 2 mags per 2 AR, 2 pistol with my side rig. But I'd have a backpack, dude. That's what a backpack's for, in my opinion. Because I want my backpack to have some volume in it, just in case I have to go prone and I'm shooting off prone, because I don't carry a bipod on everything I own, unlike pickup truck over here. But that's what a backpack for, and I can ditch a backpack. I can take it off, I can put it on the ground, do whatever I need to do, come back for it, Like if I want to go clear a small area, I can drop my pack on the ground in the woods, go clear that area and come back for it. Yeah. If you want to clean that area or clear that area, you have to take all of this.
And that's kind of what I'm talking about. So Doc Dole was talking to me, and we kind of changed the idea of what like a go long setup, right? Go long doesn't necessarily mean long distance. It can mean long time. And it really is just the combination of a really lightweight carrier and a smart ruck. Because when it comes down to it, you want to be able to ditch everything quickly and move fast. You don't want to still be like, oh my God, I'm over encumbered. Like, here we go. Like you want to
go prone and now you're like a turtle. Like,
like you want to just drop everything, be like, whoop, here we go. And then be able to interact. But then you want to have the stuff to be able to go long for a longer period. So I think the idea of the go long kind of, evolved into something completely different, where it's really just going longer just means bringing a ruck, and having smart things in there. But he did bring up a cool idea, which I think is really more where almost everybody would end up with, and that's an actual like go heavy setup. And hear me out on this, Joe. Like if you were actually in a house, like you're doing home defense, mobility is not a must. It's really not. And where protection becomes way more of a must, that's when you start thinking about, if I'm doing home defense, side plates I'd be good with. I don't need to go anywhere. Making sure I wear having heavier plates that have more protection, not that big of a deal, because I'm not really moving very far. So as most people are probably using their plate carriers for home defense, I don't think the minimalistic carriers are the best bet, because you're not worried about movement. You're worried about protection. And insofar as that, you want to get as much surface area as you can. So we're gonna go down that rabbit hole a little bit, but I'm curious what you guys' thoughts were before we dig into all the comments.
Yeah, I mean that's interesting. I agree with everything you just said, but in my idea, not saying this is right, but in my idea, this is like zombie apocalypse type stuff. So it starts off at home defense, where I'm going to defend my home for approximately about 6 hours while I get in contact with all my family. Hopefully, my wife and I get all of our licky and chewy loaded up into tubs, and all my ammo and guns and everything transferred into trucks and whatnot, and then we're out. And after I'm outside of the house, I don't want to be like, I need to switch plate carriers or I need to do anything like that. I'm just going to wear the same thing that I've been training in and set up that I'm used to. And in that case, I want lightweight, because that's long distance. My truck's going to run out of gas eventually during the zombie apocalypse. It's going to break down, or we're going to get to where we're going, and I'm going to have a lot of work to do. So I just see it as, I don't know. I've always sacrificed a bunch for movement. Yeah. Only because I've been there. we ended up finding a weapon cache, and there was a whole bunch of loose rounds, and I'm not talking about like they're like the size of a 50 BMG. I don't know what they were, like anti-aircraft rounds. That looked like they could go linked and shoot out of a huge machine gun. I don't know what they were, but I ended up having to go back like probably like 3 to 5 kilometer back to the trucks. Grab the sled, grab the litter, then come hauling butt back, load up all the rounds, and then carry them all the way back to the truck again. And that taught me that I was carrying way too much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, noted, and that's where you kind of learn that you're like, hey, some of us got to go because we're actually doing real stuff out here. Someone did say a comment I don't agree with, and we're gonna get to it later. I like this Caleb comment. I want to go to that, but someone did say in a zombie apocalypse, I'd run a chest rig and not a plate carrier. I'm gonna tell you right now, that means you've never played any zombie apocalypse games, because the number one opponent that I have is not the zombies. I'll tell you that right now. Number one opponent you're gonna have is other people, because if I see you out there fighting some zombies with a whole bunch of sweet gear, running your awesome chest rig, thanks.
Thank you.
I just restocked.
It's during a zombie apocalypse, your number one survival thing isn't the zombies. It's everything else. It's food, it's water, it's resources, it's all that. And zombies aren't carrying those.
Nope.
And any of the end of times, end of days scenarios, it doesn't have to be zombies. It could be any event that causes all the governments to shut down. That's going to happen. People are going to try to come and take whatever you got. If you have something they want, they're going to come and take it. If you have ammunition, if you have food, if you have water, if you have gas, they're going to come for it. So being prepared with the plate carriers and all the whatnot that we talk about every week, this is why we do it. But something to think about.
But maybe they're just joking.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't
know.
No,
I mean,
Caleb. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was just going to go to Caleb's question. If you had something else to add, I don't want to interject.
No, I was just gonna say, some people do run chest rigs, and by all means, you'll definitely be faster than any of us with plate carriers on. But at the same time, you're kind of weighing your options there. Do you want to be armored and protect your vitals, or do you want to move fast? So,
and here's my thing: if I took my plate carrier off and I was fast enough to dodge bullets, I think I would have more of that argument. And then if I put it on, like, now I'm too slow to dodge bullets, I'm probably just going to go ahead and ditch this. But if I'm too slow to dodge bullets with or without it, you probably should put it on.
Yeah. And that's if you've been training.
Yeah.
Because I'd be willing to bet. I mean, throw it in the comments. Can anybody here with just a chest rig? There's some people that are super fit. I get it, but can you run 4 miles in under 40 minutes? Because Walsh and I just knocked that out with plate carriers.
Yeah.
So if you're not training, you need to be.
All right. So Caleb brought up a good question, and I think we want to address this because I'll say kind of my thoughts, and I'll let everybody else talk too. He said, question: have you thought about doing a video of plate carrier basics, types of plates, picking sizes, definition of terms? Would help people like me that know nothing. We can definitely do that, but I could break it down real quickly. You have ceramic, which basically means it captures the bullet, and you have steel. Steel means it shoots into your buddy's face. So don't get steel. You want to get ceramic. The prices of them have gone down a significant amount. You're starting to see more of these thicker plates that are these poly composites. They work really well still, but they're just super thick, and some carriers just don't work with those. Size-wise, it just needs to fit you, right? It needs to fit over your vitals. So basically, you're going to get the plate that fits your body, and then you're going to get a plate carrier that fits that size of plate. Don't do it the other way around, or else you're going to end up with this size plate that doesn't fit you in a carrier that it would mess everything up. So whatever plate fits your body, if it's 11 by 14 or, I run a 10 by 12, I think that's just the really standard size. And then you run that same size plate carrier. Yeah. But we could do something. I don't know what else.
I can break it down number one rule: don't buy steel plates. That's the number one rule. Just don't do it. Go on to our channel and look at the LA Police Gear plates that I shot. Watch it to the end. You'll see why you don't buy steel plates. That's number one. Number two, honestly, Walsh, did you share the link for this?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Go on to LA Police Gear, click on that link, buy this and their ceramic level 4 plates. Call it good for right now. That's all you need for right now until you get more knowledge, until you figure out what you want. Because there are a lot of good companies, but they're all different. They fit different size of people. You need to go all the way through the archives and watch all of Walsh videos, or else you'll end up spending $400 to $800 on something that you hate.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't need. I mean, in reality, what Joe's saying, you get those plates and they'll carry. You can run in it, you can work out in it, you can lift in it, you can train in it, you can wear it under a sweatshirt.
I will say, as long as you're under 250 pounds ish, then this will work for you.
Yeah, Gen Z Prepper brings up a good point. He says most websites that sell plate carriers that have a sizing on their website. So be cognizant of that. Take a look, make sure that stuff fits you before you get it. Now, Walsh and I have been talking about doing a video on how we set up our kits and showing, how to measure, or, how to get it to the proper position on your body and stuff like that. We plan on doing that. It's also going to answer some of the questions for our guys with tactical girth, because I'm going to put a plate carrier on and show you how I would wear it with my girth. And we'll try to answer as many questions as we can with those videos.
And we're going to talk about, we're going to both wear the single curve and multi curve, because Cody, we were talking today, he's like, I don't know if I'm going to like the multi curve, because they kind of curve downward, and depending on your body type, you may or may not like that. So I think it was really cool. He brought it up. I was like, you know what? That's a fantastic question. I should have brought one over, and we would have known right now. So in reality, that we're answering a lot of questions that even we don't know. And I think it's going to be cool to see like what fits a larger guy or a smaller guy better. Is it flat, multi-curve? We don't know. So we're going to find that out too. So we're looking forward to doing that. We'll probably do that one after the holidays, because we're going to see our families.
Yep. Yeah. Bravo. Are you satisfied with our positioning? Is this better?
He was freaking out for like 30 minutes about that.
Why?
I don't know.
Because I liked it, because we were just kind of
all over.
Everybody was.
I will warn people with the sizes and plate carriers. Testing so many plate carriers, I will notice that the sizing on a lot of companies are very different. So be careful and read about it, and if not, reach out to them, make sure they fit your plates right.
Yeah. And you got to ask people that own that and are your size, because I could think it's the greatest plate carrier in the world, but if you're 100 pounds or 300 pounds, it might not work at all for you.
Yeah.
So Misfit's saying he's trading a poverty. I can't talk today. I got
poverty pony.
Lever action. He says Space Cowboy incoming. I'm excited for that. I had no idea what that was until Misfit brought it up last time, and that was a super sick gun. So that'll be cool.
I had seen them before. I just didn't know they had a designated name. I wanted a Henry lever action that had the tack rail on it and the whole 9 yards, and to put a red dot on it. Like, I wanted all that. I just didn't know it called that, and I love the name. So, yeah. If we ever did, I don't think I ever showed anybody my lever action and the way it's stored.
I don't think so.
Like you going through your restoration on it?
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
I'm completely done with it. It's 100% done. And it's hanging on a wall on a custom built piece we had him on here by Joe.
Yeah.
The one that built my coffee table, he built me a custom piece to hang it on the wall.
Awesome.
Yeah. Completely restored. It's good to go. It's good to go.
So Nick Bar 22 is saying Kosher Surplus is the best site for night vision deals. So that's something, I think we've joked about.
You just gave Walsh a stiffy.
Yeah. I know we've joked about that in the past, and that is something, a beneficial tool to have if you have the money. I know that stuff's never cheap, but I know just messing with that stuff in Afghanistan, unless that technology gets a world better here soon, like regular old civilians are going to struggle with that. Even we struggled with it because you have to change the focus so you can either see far or close up. You can't. It doesn't automatically change and all that other stuff like some high end night vision may. So the personal NVGs are a pain in the butt. I'm sure there's some Gucci stuff out there, but it's expensive.
I think even that super fancy stuff's pretty hard because even on my Gen 1s, I have some older crappy ones, but even then you set one distance as your focal range. And usually I set it for about 25 and Hop even talks about this a bunch. But you set one focal range and that's it. Like you're focusing at about 50 yards. If something comes closer, you can't see it. If something's way too far, you can't see it. But you kind of have that weird mix range where you can actually see what you're looking at. And if you want to change that, you have to do some stuff. But then if you do that, you have to start messing with your, depending on your optic, your diopter. You could make yourself a whole mess of stuff if you want to change your focal plane. Yeah. Anyway, what else we got?
I'm back.
Oh.
And I just sent photo on Messenger of my thing if you want to show it some clear on lever actions. I'm super proud of it.
Okay, let me see if I can
I'm super proud of it.
Give some.
It looks
Jason
nice.
can answer some comments. We've been stealing all his glory.
Jason's fussing at me because we're behind on comments. So when he did it last week, it went super smooth because he's just reading them. I try to keep us on subject, but I fail on all accounts. So just bear with me.
Do you want not Jason to run them?
Jason just
if you
laughing
want.
at comments. He's not even reading them.
What's that?
Are you even reading? Are you just reading the comments, or are you just laughing at them?
Both.
Read them out loud. I'm trying to save Joe's pictures.
Okay. Well, do you want me to just? I'll go where we're at right now.
Yeah, just do it.
Here we go. You guys ready? We're gonna get 20 minutes caught up in 3.
Oh, good grief, do it.
Cook Close says just 11.5 in PSA is freaking awesome.
Yeah, I like
Jill
mine
loves
too.
PSA. I think we all love PSA except for Walsh.
I do. I like PSA. Besides that one.
Walsh isn't the only one.
Sorry, Walsh. Next question. Nick Bar 22.
Oh, if you liked it so much, why'd you sell it, Walsh?
I got another one.
Oh.
Yeah. An unpainted one. That's right.
I need to spray paint it.
That's right. I wish
Nick
you
Barr
would.
Says Lambo has cheapest war comps. Joe, you were asking about places. So Lambo's Armory brought up. I've bought a bunch of mags from them, but he's saying cheap war comps.
Okay.
My cock says Wizard Tack Girth Wizard.
Okay, so just so you know, the truth boogs is like a wizard casting
Wizard truth boogs.
So whenever someone's speaking the truth, that's like the sign that they're speaking the truth. This is spelled as the truth boogers.
Wizard plus 1 level. Figured it out. I'm glad you figured it out, Mike.
Yeah. So the plus one level, whenever you've done something so great that you need an increase in level, you give them that. Like,
well, hold on, you skipped my favorite one, Jason, not Jason.
Which one?
Wizard Dim Knees.
Wizard Dim Knees.
Oh my god!
I'm trying to be fast here, there, Cody.
Yeah.
Cook Club. There is awesome radical firearms. I've heard good and bad. I think I've heard the same. Joe just bought that deal from Primary Arms.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
yep.
I've heard good and bad from them, but we'll see. Joe's he wanted the cheapest gun that he could so he could rattle can it and do a video for it. So there we go.
And in reality, quality control comes from when they don't put it together well. If it's not put together, Joel just take it apart and put it back together in 15 minutes. So it doesn't really matter. And if something's bad, if it's like, oh, I got a bad one thing, I got a new one, it doesn't matter.
Gas block,
it doesn't matter.
Well, I'm thinking of the Alexander Arms tank brake.
Oh yeah,
Joe.
They're like,
hey, Alexander Arms, can we just cut this off? No, you can't do that.
You can't cut that.
No. We said that's dumb. Then we'll just cut it off. We didn't ask their permission.
Oh, that's right.
And they freaked out on us saying they do.
No,
what?
We said we were going to cut it, and then they said, no, you can't. And I said, have a good day.
Yeah. They said we can't because it was whatever proprietary and copyrighted and.
So we just
didn't we send them pictures after you cut it?
Yeah. I almost put the piece that I cut off in the mail and mailed it to them, but I was like, no, that's too far.
But I forgot that barrel was a Excalibur barrel.
Yeah. Yeah, Excalibur.
So Excalibur barrel, we wanted that Alexander Arms muzzle brake, so we bought it. Same thread pitch. However, Alexander Arms has this weird lip on the inside, so it only works on their barrel. So Joe commented about it, and they were like, "That's how it's designed," and he was like, "Oh, cool. We'll just cut it off." Yep. They didn't like that. Alexander Arms doesn't like us.
No, we sent a picture. We sent a picture.
But I tell you what, that gun looks really nice.
Yeah, and we sent a picture of it cut off. Like, thanks, cutting off worked great.
Yeah, it worked great.
We never dealt with them again.
Yeah, Misfit saying that Ballistic Advantage 40% off sale was insane. Yes, it was.
I wish.
There were some great deals.
I didn't have any money. I didn't have any money, and I already have 2 of their guns.
308 for my M5.
We didn't buy anything. We should have. I don't need anything.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Harry's saying, click on little happy face down below. I think that's for the emojis, right?
Oh, yes, he found it.
Still trying to figure out. Cook Club, how is it I built a full-on belt from AliExpress and got it before yours from Axel? Well, it's AliExpress.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah.
I have a Bigfoot battle belt I could send too, but you don't want to use it.
Mike says, I think my Axel placard adapter is coming next week. I'm curious how you're going to like that, man.
It's been like 5 months.
That's exactly. Boom, next one. Waiting for 5 months.
I have a pack of those.
There, Walsh.
Yeah, for my LA police gear.
So Joe, Sportsman Guide is a pretty good place to order from, and Midwest Industries. I would say my thing about Midwest Industries is I feel like they're very limited on their. I don't think they sell stuff. Cook Club, can you correct me if I'm wrong? I think Midwest only sells Midwest stuff, right? You can't buy other companies' items from it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I think so too, but I get what he's saying. And thanks. I look at both of those. Sportsman Guide, it's hit or miss, man.
Yeah.
I've seen some terrible deals.
I did want to talk real quick about something we're kind of getting into more than I thought we would have is Expo Arms from Primary Arms.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys are realizing this, but they're using some pretty crazy OEM stuff. So they're marketing as Expo Arms, so you get like this massive discount, and then you get like a micro best BCG that is the same thing as a Daniel Defense, but you're getting it for a significant discount because it doesn't say Daniel. It's the same exact thing. You just used it. You bought it from one guy instead of the other. It's made the exact same company. So I highly recommend looking at the Expo Arms stuff. We're going to be doing a lot more stuff with it. I've been pretty impressed so far.
Link it.
Nick
says, where are you guys finding ammo deals right now? That's a secret, Nick. We don't share that information.
You know, if Walsh would actually do his job and share the stuff that I find on Telegram, you'd know exactly where to go. Walsh, I'll send you a link. What are you looking for? 5.56, 9mm. Those are kind of the only thing in stock. I mean, if you're trying to get 6.5 Creedmoor, you're on your own. Go buy a press. And
Gen Z saying PSA is normally. A lot of these guys have answered questions since we're behind. Harry saying 9mm FMJ for 30 cents per round. That's decent in this day and age for brass. I've been seeing that price for steel case. 30 cents a round. Chad says, I'd say Optics Planet has been the worst for me. Their lead times are crazy. Rainier Arms and Brownells and Midway USA are fastest shipping. Mid-South shooter supply, slower but best prices for reloading. Agree there.
Yeah.
Outlaw Josie Wales, what's up, fellers? Happening.
I will say that Not Jason got with Jason and sent me this cool link for an entire P80 build kit. It came with the lower parts, the upper parts, the slide, the barrel, sights, everything that you needed except for the Polymer 80, and it was only $300. Like, my mind went blown. It was only $300.
He said it was a good deal. I saw the prices.
Yeah, and I got it in today. I just ordered it. I got it in today. Super fast shipping. The slide's already Cerakoted FDE. I was all excited, and then I realized that I actually did buy, because I thought I made the mistake, I did buy a RMR cut slide, and they sent me a regular slide. So I'm a little upset about that. So I'm not going to mention their name. So
Sarge says, I like minimalist multicam black. That's one Joe's wearing, which answers Harry's question. So Harry, that's LA Police Gear minimalist. No, low vis carrier.
Welch just linked it.
Yeah,
it's in there somewhere.
Nick says it's LAPG is Chinese bullshit.
Well, thanks for your input.
Yeah.
12 Bravo Tech. PSA is running $700 round spam can of 762 by 39 for $300 right now.
Yeah, steel case.
So Harry, mine's a Paraclete. My issued armor is garbage, so I bought my own. I'll just leave it at that.
Don't tell anybody.
My goodness.
Yeah, don't share that information with anyone.
Mum's the word.
Chad says, also disclaimer, I just got into this stuff in January and dove in deep, found some bad sites and then some that have treated me right, and they are keeping my business. So one of the things that we'll tell you, Chad, we really appreciate you hanging out with us. One of the things that if we have terrible service or terrible support from a company, we share that in our, we're not, our videos aren't bought by people. A lot of this stuff, we buy it ourselves. All the subscription boxes that Jason had done, he bought all those himself. We're trying to give open and honest reviews on stuff. If we like something, we'll tell you why, we'll tell you where you can get it. And hopefully we have a discount code. You can save some money. But they're not paying us to do any of that.
Yeah, typically what happens is we find a product or a brand that we like, and then we'll, most of the time Walsh, Jason, not Jason, or Joe will reach out and say, hey, we really like what you're doing here. We're interested in maybe talking about more of your products. Would you be willing to, partner up or anything?
Something. So donate something to the show. So because it gets
so we do build partnerships with these brands, and we do every once in a while get some free products, but that's because we've already, kind of fallen in love with their brands or their products. Yeah. So same thing with LA Police Gear. That was something that we've all bought in the past. Walsh just happened to reach out to him, and the CEO was like, hey, let me come on the show and talk about it. And so we've been fans.
A great example of that, Cody. I was just watching a video today from Warrior Post Society. John Lovell was talking about these pants that he loves. They're Vertex multi-cam pants, $175. He was like, I give him a 6 out of 10. And his complaint was when he raises his leg up enough, he doesn't have enough stretch in the groin or crotch area. And LA Police Gear fixed that with their BFE stretch pants. You kind of get this weird look where it's like this weird U shape of brown. Yeah, Joe bought a pair. So it removes that frustration that John Lovell's seeing in pants, and they're great pants. Alberto Gonzalez, Castaneda,
and they're $40.
Yeah, not $175 or $45. So he says, hey guys, I thought the MEPC review was great. Narrowed my choices to the K19 MEPC. Just saw the HS Thorax pieces picture get posted. Planning a review upon release? Walsh?
That's the plan. I did reach out to Haley Strategic, and I think they were going to get us a Thorax. I thought it was supposed to already be released, so maybe they have some delays. But hopefully we will. I know there's some you guys want to see. Haley Strategic. I'm sure that's one we'll pick up and try out either way. So yeah, that's gonna be one we'll definitely grab.
Chad says he decided he wanted to learn to do 3-gun shooting and been getting all the gear and his range built up this year, training all winter and start competing next year, all in the plan. That's awesome, man. And the fact that you have a range that you were able to build up yourself, that's golden for a lot of people. I mean, even for me, driving 20 miles to go to the nearest outdoor range kind of gets tiring after a while.
And Chad, we'd love to have you on and talk about your experience with that stuff. Like, I think all of us kind of like a little bit of some aspect of 3-gun. I know I like watching the competitions, and everybody wants to be like John Wick, and I think that's a good way to hone in your skills. So if you're ever interested, get with us. You can come on live chat and talk about your experience.
12 Bravo, we fixed that. 12 Bravo, we're in our assigned posts, okay?
Are we? This is how we're supposed to be?
Yeah, the last one he was complaining about Joe and I.
You just remember this.
Mike Hawk says, Alberto, I think I may be in between those two as well. Wizard.
Wizard them knees.
It gets me every time, dude.
Trick Club. Seriously, Whiskey 24, look them up. They make an exact copy of the Pharaoh concept.
Yeah.
Slick. Okay. Whiskey 24. Have you heard of them, Walsh?
I haven't. I'll look them up though. I don't really like the Pharaoh Slickster. I think it's just like it's not minimalist to be as minimalist as the Low is, and you lose a lot of features, and it's not good enough to be a full size carrier. So it's this weird middle ground of like it's not minimal and it's not good. It's just cheap. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Gen Z. What's up with this not being in our spots? I didn't know we had.
I didn't know we had spots.
We had assigned spots. I guess that's something
you guys need to grow up in the chat.
Yeah. Okay, you gotta let us know what our assigned spots are because we have no idea.
It.
So
no, I had to flip you two earlier because they were just like losing their minds that you guys weren't.
I'll have to write it down and make sure it's this way every week.
This way.
Okay, I gotta start building our wheel of giveaway here. So I'm gonna ditch the
So there's one thing I know how to do. It's find super cheap kit for the poor man, and we want to help with that. All right, put together. I've yet to put together any type of chest rig or combat belt fairly. Well, get on that. Don't do a chest rig though. That's doo-doo.
Yeah, I don't like chest rigs. People,
I don't know what that
says.
Mad.
If you say you don't like chest rigs, people like lose their mind. But I don't.
Right? Don't say it.
Cody.
Walsh,
not Jason. Joe. Okay.
Yeah, you got it written down.
Okay. How would you use your PC in home defense? Would have no time to put it on. Makes no sense.
My personal computer?
No.
What?
Good question.
Plate carrier. How would you use your plate carrier in home defense?
So our OGs know the answer to this. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
So
well, if you're sleeping in bed and somebody just
barrels,
donkey kicks your door in, then no, you don't. But that's one scenario, one situation. If you hear glass break, if you're sitting upstairs and you hear glass break downstairs and you're like, oh, let me go investigate that, and you don't throw your plate carrier on real quick, then okay, go get shot.
Yeah, or there's other even civil unrest. Like, hey, there's a general amount of ineptitude happening outside.
Look at what happened with
I'm still in my house and defending it until I can leave it. Yeah. Like, it's going to take you 7 hours to get everything packed up.
Yeah, or you can go outside and wave some pistols around with your fingers on the trigger and no ammo in them.
Yeah.
But either one.
I mean, it's up to you.
McCluskey's.
But I was just watching a lot of the videos from the trial of the Rittenhouse, and you see these riots that are happening. I thought it was like downtown in businesses, but they're in communities where Kyle got attacked the second time. You're in a housing development.
Yeah.
I don't like the Cumberland on the K-19. Cool story.
You either love it or you hate it.
Why is that?
Just tell me how he feels. I don't like it. No.
Yeah. Fairly new to it all, so I appreciate all your guys' input. Thanks, man. I mean, we're a-holes a lot to each other and to the chat sometimes and to each other, especially Walsh.
To me or from me?
Yes. Next.
I had to tell someone was talking to me. Like, they were like, listen, you're saying all this mean stuff about our gear and you're saying all this stuff. And I was like, guys, listen.
Can I take a guess on who that was?
I was like, I'm the nice one in the group.
Yeah, that is
somebody
true.
Somebody even said on your last comment that or on your last video that you need to scale it down. Like, I like your video, but I don't like you talking trash about other companies. Yeah. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And then somebody seconded it. Like, yeah, me too.
Someone else was like, I don't like it when you laugh. They're like, I don't like it when you laugh when you do your videos. Like it's very not genuine. Like, you probably should meet me. You get really annoyed.
Because that's it right there. That's his laugh.
And he's not joking. I think we'd all agree that Walsh is probably the nicest out of all of us.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
But he also knows how to poke every single person button. So
he does. Yeah,
he's nice when he wants to be.
He's very good at that.
He's got a map of my buttons.
Chest rig, not a plate carrier.
We already talked about that one.
Yeah, we did. I think I did okay for my first attempt at building a carrier. HRT rack with cummerbund, Maximus placard, backpack, Premier plates. Seems to be more than I'll need in reality. I think that's a good thing. Joe and I think, agree on this, that if you're talking about a zippered in backpack, I think we would Joe and I would disagree on having a zippered in backpack. My stance personally is if you're on a team, you got a team of guys, a good idea, right? You could throw your gas
you're carrying their weight for them. Like,
right.
You're carrying their weight for them.
Right.
Like Walsh
but if you're
carry me fruit roll-ups if we ever go to the
solo, if you're going solo, Joe's idea of having a backpack that you can don and doff is probably going to be easier for you. It's going to be easier access to that. I mean, if you have one of those zippered in backpacks, what's that one that you had? The half light, or was it HRT, Walsh, that you had?
Yeah.
No, it was Haley.
Yeah,
it was Haley Strategic, right?
The Haley Strategic is a flat pack that goes.
Yeah, that's the one, flat pack.
Yeah.
So I'd say put that thing on and load up your carrier, and then get your fruit roll-ups out.
Impossible. Not gonna happen.
Impossible.
Not without taking off your kit. And if you have to take off your kit, then
Dad says, why are you guys wearing masks? Come on, just don't go on air. Dad, it is seriously Central Time. It is 9:30. You should have been in bed an hour ago.
Put the newspaper down and stop yelling at us.
Don't go on air.
Limited space on K19 cover. That's fair.
Was that John Nash? I never know when dads show up. I always think it's Nash.
Yeah, I just assume that's who it is.
Chad, I'm in the smallest town in Southwest Oklahoma. I'm sorry. Not really too worried about protection from a mass of crazy people. Want something for just in case situations.
They'll come.
There you go.
The HRT, man, that's a good one.
That's why we won't talk about mission dictates gear.
Yeah, that's true.
And the HRT is very military and team oriented, though. I will say that it's very team oriented. Like if I was going to work in a team, if you used to say, "Hey, we're all going to be together," the HRT would probably be one of the best from a team oriented military specific plate.
And you look at I don't know. Maybe Walsh might know this better than I don't know if John Lovell had a hand in developing that. He definitely markets it. HRT sponsors. That's what he uses. And he does a lot of courses for people on, going on a patrol and night patrols and hiking through the woods and stuff. So his courses that he teaches are very team oriented. So it makes sense that he picks a plate carrier. Nothing wrong with that at all. Cook Club says, right now I have all my fighting kit in an SOE Jansport bag. Transport is one of the many things people overestimate. Yep. It's true. Getting it from point A to point B.
Yep.
That's why I have diesels. I have diesels and horses.
Yeah.
We're talking about bags, but sure.
Thanks, Gen Z. Appreciate.
I turned my camera off just to recognize.
Oh, this is awesome. Okay,
I'm going to keep my camera off for the next 5 minutes since the mask annoys Dad for some reason.
Says, if I see you in your sweet PC, I'm just going to aim around those 10x12s.
You smarty.
True. And you better be able to do that faster than I can aim at anything that you have.
That's true. But
that's why lone wolfing is pretty dumb. Yeah.
But it's to protect your vitals. That's
tribe is superior. Yeah, it is. It really is. They've done tons of studies on it about, using paintball rounds of shooting center mass, and there's a reason why a lot of it's smart to only want to protect that.
Yeah.
Well, it ups your chances of survival.
Yeah.
It's the same reason why I own a 4-wheel drive truck. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been looking at the K19 cummerbund as compared to the hybrid versions that Defense Mechanisms offers. Anyone have any thoughts? Walsh did a really good video on this, talking about those hybrid cummerbunds they were from Defense Mechanisms, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I really like.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah.
Am I muted? Oh. You really have to think about what you want.
No, just nobody wants to listen to you. Nobody cares.
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
All right, next then, I guess.
Yeah. No, they are good. It just depends on how much gear you're putting on there.
Oh, hey.
The end.
Cyclops says he's got to run. Don't enter him in the giveaway.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
Or I can take his spot.
No.
Cyclops,
he's gone.
Gift it to me.
That was 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to go through and I'm going to skip a lot of these because it's Mike Cox. Really, who wants to see what he says?
I like him, though.
I'm kidding, Harry. We love you.
He
Hopefully
knows.
You picked up some new ties for your day job. Let's see here. This is a good one. We were talking about plate carriers and what size and stuff like that. Harry's right on. Like, if you're in doubt, call the company and ask them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
a lot of these companies, I mean, they want your business, so they're more than happy. Well, they're probably going to sell you a product even if you don't need it, but
that's their job.
If you trust the company, yeah, I mean, they'll help you out.
This is the only one that you will ever need. This is the only plate carrier you'll ever need.
What's your preferred AR trigger? Ooh.
Mil-spec.
Walsh is actually doing a video coming up comparing Rise Armament triggers. I don't know if they fixed anything, but I know their 434 was having they had some issues. Honestly, I'm loving my ALG trigger, but I think it depends on what you want, single stage or two stage. If you're doing two stage, I honestly don't think you can beat the LaRue MBT trigger. It's like $80.
I don't think you should do a two stage on a close combat, like a fast.
No, I agree. Anyway. I agree. Yeah. So if you're talking about your go to war rifle, I would do single stage. The thing that I like about and I have drop-in triggers. I love drop-in triggers. I have Rise Armament. I got CMC. I got probably Hyperfire is probably my favorite. But in a end of the world situation, if your trigger broke, it would be a lot easier to replace a mil-spec trigger or mil-spec springs and hammer and all that stuff than it would be to replace something that broke inside your CMC trigger or your Rise Armament trigger. So it depends on what you're doing. If you're going comp, get a good single stage trigger. There's tons of them out there. I mean, I can't think of any companies off the top of my head that I would say are bad at single stage triggers. I prefer Hyperfire. That's just me though.
I have what?
You have a
what did you give me?
It's Lantac, but it's made by CMC.
Yeah, but which one is it? Do we know? I don't even know what it is.
It's like the EC1.
I don't know, but it's a flat face, and I have it in a 6mm arc, and that trigger is amazing for that gun. And then I'm messing with the Tacon force reset or assisted reset. I love that trigger too, but like not Jason said, I'm gonna run mil-spec in almost anything that I have.
There you go. Those Rave 140s, I have like 3 of those. They're awesome.
Yeah, and they're a good price for an aftermarket trigger.
Hey, I'm trying to get everybody's comments. Did you see Hop's comment? It's way down here. I'm trying to get everybody's names added in. It says, if you're not sleeping in your carrier, you're being reckless with your family's safety.
I see that.
Noted.
Well, like I said,
I'm gonna sleep in my carrier tonight. I'm gonna sleep in my carrier.
Multi-curve really sucks when it comes to your back. I don't know. I got multi-curve in this one, and I've worn it for hours on end and haven't had any issues. But I do have soft armor in between, so maybe that's the reason why.
That brings up a good point. Multi-curve is normally more expensive, so buy multi-curve for the front and single for the back.
Yeah,
and that's something me and Cody, I think we're going to test out. Like, how does that work out? Like, can you save some money doing that or not?
Yeah.
Andrew says, do you guys recommend any guys on the gram who teach and is knowledgeable with CQB? I know Orion Training Group is a good one, but any others you guys like? I am not on the gram.
So I know Defense Mechanisms themselves, they do teach classes, but I haven't been out with them yet. I want to go out and record some to let you know if they're any good and kind of what they teach and how we do it. I just haven't had a chance to do it yet. I don't have a bunch of really good, like, who the cool swag teachers are.
I think that you can teach yourself and learn online and stuff 75% of it. So if you're already at that point, if you already run and shoot and reload and prone to standing to kneeling and everything else, if you already do that and you're amazing at it, then go find your local class. But a lot of it's training yourself.
And I think
here's what I recommend. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
So I know this is going to sound ridiculous, and I know Walsh has talked about it in the past, but this is where airsoft comes into play. So CQB, you're going to learn a lot about CQB playing indoor airsoft or even outdoor airsoft. You get in some tight areas, but they have indoor paintball, and people are slinging, not paintball, sorry, airsoft. People are slinging plastic BBs at you. You're going to learn real quick if you're doing the right technique. You're going to find a lot of videos online. As a matter of fact, I know of a guy here in this local area. He's on the SWAT team. He plays airsoft, and he does a lot of CQB videos for airsoft. and that skill transitions really well into, real steel type situations. So he takes the training that he gets at work and translates it into airsoft, and it's still good training, and it's instant feedback. Did I have my head sticking out too far? Did I have my arm chicken wing out too far? Oh, it got hit. Yeah, I probably was sticking out too far. So something to look into. It's a big investment initially. Walsh and I found that out the hard way. Jumping into it is pretty expensive, but after that, I think it's worth it. So,
we did some training with what do they call those? The simunitions. And I remember this one. Our instructor. It was like the end of the scenario, but we had to do this thing where we made it up to a certain area. We had to grab this item, then we had to bound back safely. And so once we were most of the way back, the instructor was kind of like, well, they passed. So he's just kind of picking up. But I was on the cover fire team. So I'm around this building, and he has his foot out, and I popped him right in the ankle. So if you can see him pull that thing, because it hurts, man. You'll correct yourself really quick when you get shot with a sim or with an airsoft or a paintball.
Yeah.
And one thing important too, doing all that training, and I learned this a lot, you read and you watch some stuff, and we all have different body ergonomics. So something that works, like even where your hands fit or your body works, or how my joints are just stupid sometimes, and like things that work for Joe don't work for me. But you have to go out and try them out, and you try some things and you practice. And even Cody said the airsoft works great. Whatever practice you can get in, get it. But you really should be going to class to get that last 10%. You shouldn't be going there with 0. Like there's so much stuff on the internet.
Let's back up. We're talking about advanced training because that's where the comment went kind of geared towards. If you've never touched a firearm before, absolutely take a class. But those are taught at your local gun stores. So go to your local gun store, sign up for a class, buy your gun, go that route. Safety and paramount. You need to know the ins and outs of a firearm, how it works, why it works before you ever touch one. So
Andrew specifically asked for CQB, which tells me he has some training. He specifically asked me about
I just wanted to make that point where we're talking about advanced classes, not beginners classes.
Great point.
I'm going to skim through some of these comments and just hit the.
I mean, you can go to the one from Misfit Army that said I went right. I mean that's always
no. This one Wizard Truth Boogs, Wizard +1 level, Wizard Demney.
Yes, that's a better one.
Wizard Dance Magic. Yes.
Ooh, I don't think I got Stuart in here. Okay. After I put Stuart in, we're going to roll this.
You got Jay Stewart the 4th.
I don't think I
here you go. Angry Sarge says, a little plug for those that don't know, Black Friday sale, 25% off. And 20% off Cyber Monday, HCM holsters if you're looking for a great quality holster. Hey, Sarge, I want to know, can you make a holster that has a hood on it, that has level, a level 2 retention? That's what my agency requires.
Yeah, he can. I have it. I have one. I have 2.
I'm not asking you, Walsh. This isn't about you.
I have 2 of them from him.
Gosh. We should have never put not Jason in charge of anything.
No, it's good. It's way more entertaining.
I almost highlighted a comment from Walsh.
What was it?
I don't think we've ever been this far behind in our comments.
What are you talking about?
That's a good thing.
I'm only like 20 minutes.
That's a good thing.
Okay. Listen. So I stopped all the. So if you haven't commented yet, your name's not here. Here's the deal. We're gonna spin the wheel. We'll give you 5 minutes to reply. 3 minutes. We'll do 3 minutes. You have 3 full minutes to reply to say, "Hey, thanks, I won."
Down to the end.
If you're not here to win, like I don't know. He's a busy man. I don't know if he hung out for our entire live chat or if he got frustrated, but he's in the running.
We've been going for over an hour. Will you stop talking and just spin this thing already?
Let's go. Big whammy, big whammy, big whammy.
You are the worst.
Let's go. It's like the Price is Right wheel. Yes. Let's go.
Here we go. This is for our
big money, no whammy.
MD-25 ACSS.
What does it say?
Rhea.
No, I was supposed to delete him.
You got 5 minutes to comment.
Nope, he doesn't count. He was supposed to be deleted.
Why didn't you delete him then?
Because I'm dumb. Well,
good thing he left because he won.
Here we go again. You ready?
Who was that?
No,
Was that Cyclops?
We need to make it more. We need to make it way more like exciting.
Oh, it is Cyclops.
Is that Cyclops?
He said,
Oh yeah.
I told you to remove them.
Seconds of spin time. Like
you are the worst.
Really
yeah, go. Go.
Joe is
tell Cyclops he won.
Yeah.
He probably has 50 of them.
He's like, oh, congratulations.
He would have told him to respin anyway.
Yeah, he would have. Be like, come on, I'll give it to somebody else.
Come on.
He literally does
name?
videos of.
Oh my goodness!
I'm looking for a certain name.
Andrew
Shane.
Shane
Miller.
Keep going. Keep going.
Oh
no!
Austin
Don't stop right there. Keep going.
Austin Howard.
Congratulations.
Win, man.
Someone goes to suspense is awful.
That was just okay. Austin, you got 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's got a couple minutes to respond. Comment down below to say, "Yep, I concur." I'll give you.
I'm looking at the bottom to make sure.
Yeah, I'm already down there.
Oh, excuse me.
I skipped 30 minutes worth of comments. I'm sorry, guys. I'm slow.
I think it should be more like 30 seconds to respond. I'm just saying. It's only fair. It's only fair. It's only fair for everybody that didn't win. So we can respin it again.
Joe said he would respin and so he can win. Like, I want you to understand why he wants to win.
Austin, you here?
Austin,
maybe the chat will say, yeah, 30 seconds. Because they want to win.
Yeah, see?
I'm going back and seeing when's the last time he commented.
Did somebody start a timer?
Silly.
Yeah, it's already 2.5 minutes.
In Joe time, maybe mountain time.
We're always on the move up here, man.
So I'm back like 15 minutes and I don't see him. Maybe I missed it.
Oh, Harry, range. I missed range for Harry somehow. He's got a little bit of time. I'm gonna fix it so range for Harry's on there.
Oh, Jacob says 1 minute.
Okay.
I'm kind of like that too. Like you should be here, man.
Yeah.
You can't be able to log back in.
John says 2.5 minutes. What is that? Like 7 inches?
Yep. It's more like 14.
Brandon says respin. Survey says respin.
Okay, so this is how it's gonna work, guys. Remember, you have to be here to win for this one.
I'm gonna have a timer set up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
are we gonna respin again? Oops, yes, it's happening.
I guess so.
I clicked it.
We're professionals, guys.
We are professionals. Watch, Austin's gonna be like, "Oh, no, it's me, I won."
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Make it full screen. Hurry.
Where am I?
Oh, there you are. Oh my gosh. Oh, Joe's gonna. Oh, it's so close. Dude, if it lands on Austin Howard again, I'm going to punch you.
It's impossible.
Shane Miller.
Like the same spot again.
Yeah, this is rigged.
Shane Miller.
This
timer has started. I'm going.
30 seconds.
You got 1 minute.
30 seconds.
Cameron Smith's like, I'm here.
1 minute.
Shane Miller, where you at?
Oh, yeah, we should take. If they're not here in a minute, we should take their names out.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Now it's a minute. Okay, hold on.
That's a minute. So I got a timer going.
Dude, it better not land on Dad. Dad doesn't even like our show.
We got 30 seconds left. This is. Oh my goodness, Shane.
What is this even for?
Hey, so when we
do the next you didn't even show what this is for. You didn't tell us what this is for.
This is for the primary. You guys were ready to spin. This is for the Primary Arms MD-25 ACSS.
Yeah, oh, Cameron's saying his stuff's a couple minutes behind. That's funny.
Julio Rivera wants in.
All right.
Okay, here we go. In a minute. That's a minute. Remove him. Remove Shane. Remove Austin. I'm gonna
juggle this too. If this spins on accident, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. If this spins on accident, I'm gonna juggle.
Hey, those guys are currently unsubscribing.
That's fine.
We're gonna be nice. We're gonna put.
They probably weren't subscribed anyway.
We're gonna put Julio Rivera in there.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Shane.
There you go. Rest in peace, Shane.
He's like, I just won. I wasn't even there. Okay, we're gonna shuffle this. We're gonna boop 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 boop. Okay.
Ooh, you can shuffle it?
Yeah. Ready? More shuffles? This is gonna be good.
Ooh, right. I like that.
Maybe somebody who's here is actually gonna win for a change. I mean, it seems to be.
Now the chat's saying remove Dad.
Here we go.
He's not here anyways.
No
That's not
joke.
very fair. If he wins, he's not here. He don't win.
That's super fair. Come on.
Oh, there's
Tell me what
Ramatorix.
He hates us. Why would he? Oh,
Ooh.
if Hop wins, I'm gonna laugh.
Better not be Hop. That's gonna
Cameron
be
Smith.
Is he here? Did he hang out for the entire thing just to win an optic?
Okay, timer has started.
I know he has one of these.
This is sad, people.
So I have this up on my computer, and I will tell you this: it is lagging, but it's lagging by like 10 seconds. You have a whole 50 seconds to figure out how to type here.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's Hop.
So everyone just
Hop, go to bed.
So they know Hop, he did hang out for the whole time, and he said, "Spin it again."
Hey, appreciate you, Hop.
Okay,
Thank you,
awesome.
Hop. Let's go.
Appreciate you, Hop.
If he really wants one, I'll send him one. I mean, whatever.
Let's go.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take his name out. Even though
take Dad out too.
Take Dad out.
Yeah. How about we take everybody out except for anybody that has more than 4 syllables in the name, then they can stay.
No, it's happening.
What'd you do?
All right.
You take out Dad's name?
No, I left him. If he wins, he wins.
He's not even here.
He's not very nice, that's for sure.
They said if you're over 50, you should be disqualified.
Ooh. We're definitely got a winner here. We're gonna have
Outlaw Joe.
Outlaw Caleb.
Outlaw Caleb.
Caleb. I know.
Caleb.
There you go, Caleb.
He commented like 80 times.
Come on, Caleb.
Where you at, Caleb? Jump in there.
Be like, I won.
Okay. So it just announced on the live stream.
Okay.
So we're like 5 seconds
Where's
behind.
Caleb? Caleb probably left too.
Yeah, he probably did.
He's like, it's taking us like 30 minutes just to try to.
Yeah, after the 19th time we spun.
He said I'm here. Dang it.
Yay!
All right.
Dang it.
Look at that.
I'm just joking, Caleb. You
Congrats!
deserve it.
We actually have a winner. It only took us like 8 spins.
Yeah.
So, Caleb, congratulations for our for winning our November Primary Arms MD-25 giveaway. I am going to let you guys know what we're going to be giving away for December.
Can you hear
we
him?
actually have 2 things.
Yeah.
We're going to work out exactly how we're going to do it, but it's going to be the same scope that we gave away in October and the MD-25. So we're going to have two scopes from primary, 2 optics from Primary Arms we're going to give away. So we're still working out what exactly we want to do to make it really cool, but we don't know if we're going to do one big winner, they're going to win both, or if we're going to split up and do 2 different ones, or maybe doing something public, maybe something private, just for the small group. So we're working that out, what we're going to do. But just so you know, we have one more of the same optic that I think it was the 4x16 Apollo, and then the MD-25 ACSS. So doing the whole thing again.
Yeah, which is awesome. So I do want to say this to all of our viewers that are still here. Do us a huge favor. We're not buying these. Primary Arms actually donated these to our show. So go on, send them an email, contact us, whatever you want to do. And if you go to buy something from Primary Arms, we're not saying only buy stuff from Primary Arms. We're saying if you're going to do it anyway, then use one of our links just to show them that we're sending them people and their investment into the show and doing the giveaway for you all is paying off. Mm-hmm. And Walsh will put the link in the code right now. It's sometime right now. And he'll have it on the next video. But if you look at anything Primary Arms on our channel, you'll see a code link that you can just link to it. And then whenever you buy something, it lets them know that we sent you there. So please take the extra 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it takes to do that, because that's what's going to keep this ball rolling.
Range for Harry says, will do.
That's a good point. So also do this favor. So when you get that, put it on whatever you're going to put it on, whatever weapon you're going to put it on. Send us a photo, and we'll put it on our social media, and we'll tag us, we'll tag Primary Arms. That way we're letting them know, hey, we really gave this away and Joe didn't get it, and we're not keeping it within our little group. So
Caleb, Caleb, real quick, so I can get all your information sent over to Primary Arms, so I can send you that optic directly. Send me an email at thinlinedefenseco@gmail.com, and I'll talk to you over email. We'll verify all your stuff and your identity, and then we'll get everything sent to you.
Yep. Congrats again. So Gen Z saying do an OG spin wheel. We do a lot of giveaways on our Patreon and things like that. So
yeah, that's where the OGs are. Is the Patreon.
And I'm just looking at there's legalities in the giveaways. That's kind of what we're talking about. Like, can we do one that's just members or Patreons to really give back to those OG guys? Ideally, if that's something that's allowed, that's really kind of where our heads are at, to kind of say thanks to those guys, particularly in the holidays, for supporting us for the entire year. Like, some of these guys have been with us from episode 1 all the way here at 44. Good grief.
So that kind of brings up a question next week. Thanksgiving's on a Thursday. Are we doing a live chat?
I'm in. I'm still going to be here.
I'm in. I told my wife, and she looked at me like I'm retarded.
I mean, worst case, I'll be eating turkey, and I'll be laughing about stuff, and I'll maybe be a little bit drunk. A little bit.
Yeah.
No, this is what I'm going to look like.
Maybe we just hear about what everybody's having. I mean, I don't think we skip a week. We just, if no one's here, and the 4 of us talk to each other. Whatever.
So guys, our goal, I mean, we've been doing this for 44 weeks. I'd love to get to a year and have it nonstop every week. So we're on for doing this next week. We're probably not going to be talking a lot about gear and stuff like that. We might just be talking about how awesome of a turkey I smoked, or the awesome gravy that I made, or something about
red and green chili, bro. That's all I'm going to be talking about.
And
red
I really
and
want to
green
hear
chili.
about everybody else. Like, that's kind of where it's kind of, I want to grow more from just tactical gear questions. Like, we want to know about you and what you made, and share with what you did, and all that kind of stuff.
And let's be honest, everybody in here outside of our households and the 4 of us, right? But everybody in here is kind of like extended family anyway. And I want to see how y'all Thanksgiving went.
I mean, we've talked about plate carriers for 44 weeks straight. It's time to talk about something else.
Turkey it is.
Someone where's that dem knees? I need one of the dem knees out there.
Where's the dem knees? Where's the dem knees? Where's the dem knees? Where's the dem knees?
Oh, rapid fire.
Bam. This says fried turkey. I actually have a turkey fryer, but I have a new way of doing it. I spatchcock it. I cut the spine out the back. I fillet the whole turkey open, and I smoke it. I could smoke a 20-pound turkey in about 2 hours. It's nice and juicy. Oh, man.
I'm doing that, Jason.
That sounds delicious. Jason.
I peel the skin away from the breast. I leave the skin on, but I just kind of leave it an opening. I make a compound butter. So I take softened butter with garlic and a bunch of herbs, take off chunks, and I shove it up in there between the meat and the skin, and then smoke it.
They got violent.
Dude, did you ever see the video where they did the whole duck or whatever it was, pheasant, hen, something inside the turkey, and then they pranked their kids that the turkey was pregnant?
Yeah.
No, dude, my favorite one.
Their kids are so mad.
My favorite one is where the kid's taking out like all the turkey neck and all the innards, and he's like, "It was a boy," and he's like, "Ugh." That is my favorite one, because his mom's like, "What is that? What is it?" And he keeps looking at it, and he goes, "Ugh." And it's a turkey neck.
Jacob, yes, I did check out Tax Swap. That is a dangerous place for me. That's like eBay for only the things I want to buy. So yeah, I did check it out. It's awesome though. I need to put my.
Is that a Reddit thing or no?
No, it's just a regular app. It's a regular website.
So Caleb said, "Why did the turkey not wear a plate carrier?"
I don't know why.
I feel like there's a dad joke coming on.
Yeah, yep. Misfit said that's why we need 30-round mags. Maybe I'm missing a comment in there somewhere.
No, I think so. Misfit's making fun of like all the gun haters.
Oh,
like, why do you need 30-round mags to hunt? You must not be a good shot. And I think he's saying,
the thing, like with the whole Rittenhouse thing, like that is why you need 30-round mags.
Yeah.
I think it's something we talked about, Joe, forever ago. Like, if I want to practice, go unload 60 rounds and then unload 6 10-round magazines, right? Do 2 30s and 6 10s and see how much slower it really is. Because I'm going to tell you, it may save 10 seconds, maybe. You know, and even Joe said, like, we should get a total, like get my brother, like someone who can't even shoot, see like a total moron when it comes to guns, what it takes, what he would do. And it's like, yeah, he's a minute slower. Even then, at a minute, what's that going to do for you?
Yeah.
That's still not a response.
I mean, you think about, again, going back to the trial, those first 4 shots that Kyle Rittenhouse laid in the Joseph Rosenbaum were in 0.76 seconds. So when you think about it in terms of that, a minute is a hell of a long time. If you're getting
that's
your
what I'm saying. That's what,
ass whooped.
Like if we just set a timer and we're just sitting here like looking at each other, like, boy, I hope some help comes soon. Like,
yeah.
That's a long time.
So John says, why does a turkey have to wear a plate carrier, Joe?
I don't know why.
Because it doesn't know how to duck.
Good one.
I feel like Thanksgiving is just going to be a whole bunch of these.
Yeah.
Bunch of dad jokes.
That's all it's going to be.
All right,
bring your best dad jokes next week.
We are coming up on an hour and a half, guys.
Hey, this was fun.
We've always tried to keep these under an hour, and I don't think we've ever been successful, except for that time that you guys were driving out.
Yeah, because it kept going back and forth.
Yeah.
That time requirement was put on by somebody. I don't know who said it had to be under an hour, but
no, I think that how do you keep somebody's attention for that long?
I don't know, because there's still people saying turkey jokes.
They're waiting to see if we're going to spin the wheel again.
Yes. Like surely they got something else. And that's something I would like to do when it comes to members. Something I would like to do. Maybe I'll start doing it next week. Anyone's a member, we'll probably pick a random day. I'm going to put all your names in there, and I'll spin the wheel and just send you a shirt. I think that would be pretty cool. At least do it a couple times a month. Where we be like, hey, you're awesome. I love you supporting the channel. Here's a shirt for you. So
yeah,
that'd be cool.
I would like to get more people out there wearing the shirts.
Like what we have coming up next.
Yo, Joe, are you still making blades?
Yes and no. I haven't been commissioned, so I've done it. I don't know. Most recent was probably about 7 months to a year ago.
Picasso over here. I haven't been commissioned.
When I made 2 knives, but I have the knives that I want, so no. I do it, but
you gotta buy them.
But I haven't.
Boom! Look at this.
Yeah.
Thanks, Harry.
This week is awesome.
What did he say?
He says, "I wore the Skelly this weekend at a barbecue."
Nice.
Thanks for repping, dude.
Yeah. Were people like, "What's thin line defense?"
Yeah. No, he's probably like you only tell him like, yeah, don't worry about it. It's too cool.
Dude, true story. My daughter had TLD shirt on, and somebody in my family went like, "What's TLD?" Okay.
Jacob says, "I'd love to have a shirt, but I just got the micro prism."
You need both. Yep.
I soaked my Scully shirt in liberal tears before I wore it. Nice.
Yes.
That actually is the best way to make sure that it doesn't shrink. So smart on you.
That's right.
But
and Gen Z's on a college campus.
Oh,
he's on a college campus, so be careful.
Yeah.
Gen Z, aren't you like 6'3" or something?
Yeah.
But be careful with soaking it in liberal tears because it leads to hypothermia. Liberal tear never dry up.
Yeah, they never
they never dry. So
just a big old football dude walk around with a wet T-shirt.
They didn't ask.
It's like tears from the tactical gear community. They never end.
He says, "I use liberal tears as a wrinkle releaser."
Listen, these guys will go all day with the comments. They'll go.
We will. All right, we really do need to close. We're at an hour and a half. Guys, I am so
I'm going to get us kicked off of YouTube right now.
I'm going to mute Joe real quick. How do I mute Joe? There we go. Mute Joe. Joe's muted. So I am so grateful that you guys are here. You've been able to stick with us.
Oh, I can unmute myself.
44 weeks. We love having you guys here. We joke about how much time we're here. We love spending an hour and a half with you. We're grateful that you take time out of your day to spend that with us. And that's what I have to say. So I'm excited about seeing you guys next week, and I'm going to turn the time over to Joe for anything that he wants to say.
I wonder if I hold this like this, if YouTube will think it's a real gun and kick us off.
Probably, yeah. And they'll be like, "Oh, great, we're done."
Looks like a Glock.
Yeah.
It is. It's a little keychain bug. No, you guys know what I have coming up. Well, now he just got kicked off for copyright infringement for the dumbest song in the world.
Music's copyrighted. Well,
no, I got that gun, the upper and the lower and everything that I got to paint up. I'm going to try to get to the range. Don't tell Walsh this because then he'll hold me to it. I'm going to try to get to the range next week and do that kind of more precision shooting with a 5.56. See how far I can stretch that out with the Blackhound optic. And I guess that's about it. I got some P80 builds to do. Hopefully I'm going to have some cool stuff coming in. I'm going to try to get this. I don't want to ruin the surprise. I'm going to try to get something super cool that I saw off of Brownells. I just got to come up with the money in order to do that. But yeah, that's what I have. Next.
I'll go. So I got the Agilite AMAP 3 backpack that I'm going to show you guys this weekend. I have a whole ton of cool stuff coming up. I get more and more plate carriers and bags and attachments and all kinds of neat stuff. So keep tabs on our Instagram. I usually try to sneak all the stuff in our stories. So if you want kind of a sneak peek, and then obviously the members, if you're a member on YouTube or a Patreon, I try to make a post every week just going to kind of say what I'm putting out and what I really like about it, so that if you want to purchase it before the video comes out and it all sells out, you have the opportunity to do so. I don't know what Joe's doing, but it's going to get us banned. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Off Cody.
All right. Y'all know my spiel. It's the same thing every week.
No,
Walsh and I are serious.
We have a plan. Yeah.
I know. We are seriously making plans, but expect for this to happen after the Thanksgiving break. But we have a plan. We're going to put out some videos. You will see this beautiful face on some YouTube videos. And with that being said, I hope everybody has a great week. We'll see you guys next Thursday, Thanksgiving. Be safe. Be good to your family. And take care.
Did we get Jason?
Yeah. Dude, I gave my closing spiel already.
Okay.
Not yet when I muted you.
I was too busy. trying to get kicked off YouTube with my little Glock.
All right. Thanks,
All right,
guys.
boys and
Appreciate
girls.
it. See you guys
Later,
next week.
everyone.
See you later.
Take care, everyone.